Hi, I'm Jennifer Garapi, the dog therapist, and I work with people to change their dog's unwanted behavior on an emotional level from the inside out. One of the most important things to know before getting a dog is that at some point you will want to give up. Adopting a pet is much more difficult than simply falling in love with a face at a shelter or at the breeder. It involves completely changing your life to accommodate someone else. If you don't want to resent your dog or even remotely think about giving him up, it's important to avoid the two biggest mistakes that people make when adopting a dog. To illustrate these mistakes, I'm going to tell you a little story. It's a story about Jane. So let's look at Jane. Jane works a lot of hours. After work, she is a stay-at-home kind of gal. She loves to have a dog in her lap. Being in the great outdoors and jogging and hiking, those are not her things. She's also a neatnik, and she can't stand to have anything out of order or to have fur flying all over the place. So Jane goes to the shelter to adopt a dog. She falls immediately in love with this Australian Shepherd puppy. She's so smitten that she takes him home without even thinking about whether his breed is a good match for her. Soon Jane's love for this dog turns into frustration. The dog is more than she can handle. He's barking all the time, because when she gets home from work, she's too tired to take him for a walk. She's too tired to take him for a walk in the morning before she goes to work, much less even to give him time to just run around. And because he's bored and cooped up, he's also started chewing things. Just the other day, he chewed up her favorite new pair of shoes. And he's too big for her lap. She wanted a lap dog. And no one told her about how much he sheds. Seriously, how much he sheds. There is hair all over the place, big clumps of it. She doesn't have the time to brush him 5 or 6 times a week and to take him to the groomer and to give him a bath and to blow dry his hair afterwards. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This dog requires more maintenance than she does. She's seriously thinking about returning him to the shelter because her stress level is just so high. And she's even starting to cry at times because she just can't handle it. So what mistakes did Jane make? The first mistake she made was not taking a good look at herself. Before we can know what kind of dog we want, we need to look at ourselves. She didn't take her personality, her time constraints, or her lifestyle into account when adopting this Australian Shepherd. The second mistake she made was adopting the wrong breed. So it's one thing to know intellectually yourself and what you want in a dog, and it's another thing to go to that shelter or to go to that breeder and not just abandon your head because you've fallen head over heels in love with a dog. One of the biggest reasons that people surrender their dogs to a shelter is because they picked the wrong breed. All dogs are born with certain breed-specific characteristics. Sure, you can make them maybe a little bit less, but you're never going to make them go away. Taking care of a dog is a 10 to 15 year commitment, people. That is a heck of a long time. You want to make sure that you make absolutely the right choice in what breed you get. This isn't about picking out what you want for dinner tonight. You know, a better match for Jane would have been a pug. Unfortunately, she let her heart overrule her head, and now both she and the Australian Shepherd are paying a huge price. If you'd like more cool tips about dogs and things that get you thinking better about dogs, then join my Facebook group, Pet Champions. It's a great community of fellow dog lovers. Together, we're committed to better understanding our dogs. The result? We have better relationships, deeper bonds, and of course, fewer unwanted dog behaviors. Thank you, and until next time, you have a great day.